Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Research Stream. Today I am interested to talk about how can we prepare and apply for some of the international scholarships for the case of masters and the PhD degrees. Let's start to you explain one by one that how can we apply and work for such sort of scholarships. The first and the four more important thing, how we can get the international scholarships for master and PhD. Also, how can we prepare? How can we get prepared for international scholarships in the masters and PhD? I am Aslan Tanvir from School of Economics and Management, Nanjing University of Science and Technology. So everyone have aimed to apply for some of the scholarship to go abroad for the higher educations, for a good environment, for the better level of studies. So there are many scholarships that are offered by the world in the different universities. Different governments announce different sort of scholarships. So we have a list of the different scholarship, the very famous scholarship that are offered by different universities in the world. Suppose Japan offer a MET scholarship every year. Germany offers DART scholarship. England offers Mercury scholarship. Same as China apply many sort of scholarship like CSE scholarship, ANSU scholarship, and some of the municipal government scholarship, presidential scholarship. Different scholarship offered in the China have different sort of stipends, different sort of monthly offers, and the tuition fees and different criteria. Same as Malaysia offers a Malaysian government scholarship. South Korea offers GKS, Korean government global scholarship, and the different way Turkish offer the Turkey Bursalari scholarship, and United States of America offers a Fulbright scholarship from the different areas of the world so that students can come to their country and enjoy a good environment, a very innovative, a very advanced environment for the learning purpose. So whenever we are going to start a plan for a scholarship or we have a plan to move out internationally, we should have a passport with us. So most of the time when students contact me that we want to go abroad for the studies and they have no passport. So passport is the important thing that you should prepare at the first. After that, we can discuss about who can apply for the scholarship, how we can apply, and what is the documentation process. So specifically, I am talking about the scholarship that we can apply for the case of China. Today, I am specifically explain for the case of China. If you are applying for the master's degree or you are applying for the PhD degree, there are the different criterias. For the case of the master program, you have a 4 years of bachelor degree that is equal to the 16 years of education. But for the case of PhD, you should have a master's degree, a master's degrees that is equal to the 18 years of education. So if you are going to apply for a master's program, you should have a 4 years of bachelor degree that is equal to 16 years of education. And for the case of PhD, you should have a master's degree and your education will be equal to 18 years of education. Now we are going to discuss how we can apply for the case of different scholarships in the China. So the first and the prestigious scholarship is in the China is CSE scholarship. CSE stands for Chinese Scholarship Commission. It is a sort of a prestigious scholarship that is offered by the Chinese government. So I have provided a link for application of CSC application portal. You can have view that link in the description section. After that, you should have to apply on the university admission portal. These are the two things. Okay. So some sort of universities have a requirement to just apply on the CSE, and other sort of universities have to for the other sort of universities, you have to apply on the university admission portal. After that, what is the document submission process? So we should have to prepare two sets of documents. I will share further the list of the documents, what documents you should have to prepare, how can you apply for the scholarship, and all the things are discussed in the brief. So Here, I just want to say that you should have to prepare, you should have to complete two sets of document that should, one copy is sent to the CSC and other copy is sent to the university. So you can send these documents by courier or by email. It depends upon the situation and requirements of the university. Before the during the COVID-19 situation, mostly universities use the email process for the documentation, but nowadays courier services are preferred. So let's talk about what are the benefits of the CSE scholarship. For the case of master's degree, you can enjoy a free tuition fees, a free accommodation, and a 3,000 of per month RMB, 3,000 RMB per monthly stipend. For the case of the PhD degree, you have such sort of free tuition fees, free accommodation, and you can enjoy a 3,500 RMB monthly stipend. And this is my personal experience that these stipends are this is a very good amount for you. You can easily survive by this amount in China. Even if you make some sort of savings, you can send some amount to you for at home, or you can save for your personals. After that, we can discuss that like what are there are two sorts of requirements that the documentation requirement. The one is documents requirement before admission, and other is document required after the admission. So before admission, you should have to prepare the passport. You should have a medical form. I am going to attach this medical form in the description section. So these are initial level of medical. After that, you should have a acceptance letter from your proposed supervisor. In the next section, I will briefly explain that how you can apply for the acceptance letter, how you can request different professors in the different universities for the acceptance letter. So this is just a list of the documents that you should require before applying in any of the university. So in the next section of video, I am briefly explain that acceptance letter, proficiency, and I am showing you all the formats. After that, you should have an English proficiency certificate that must be obtained from the last institute of your degree. Suppose if I have completed my last degree from Cambridge University, so that I should take an English proficiency certificate from that institute. After that, we should have two recommendation letters from the past institute professors. Like I take an example, if I completed my previous degree from my latest degree from Cambridge University, so that I can request two professors from that university to give me a recommendation letter. After that, the important thing is notarize attested educational documents and your passport. So you can have a good quality of photocopy of your documents, and you can go for the notarized attestation. You can develop a good CV, like you can use the website of Europass. Also, you can generate some of the emails to the professor for the acceptance letter. For the case of the PhD, you should require a latest, well-developed research proposal for getting the admission. After that, at the end, you should have a good study plan with you. That why have you selected China? What are your targets when you come to China? Why are you interested for applying in China? Such sort of questions nowadays asked in the interviews. So the important question is that how can we search these sort of Chinese scholarship? So I have provided a list of the Chinese universities. There are a lot of good ranked universities in China. So the link is provided to you. You can click on the link, and you can have a list of the Chinese universities you can apply for. Also, I have shared the link of the Chinese Scholarship Commission. Here is a on that link, you can have a brief description, brief explanation of applying, what sort of emails and all the things are discussed in a good way. For the case of the Pakistani students, they can visit the HEC website where all the countries' updated scholarships are mentioned. Also, you can search some sort of scholarships on the Google, but try to avoid such sort of scams, because scammers are always active, that can have a bad impact on if you are not getting the scholarship. So there are requirements of documents after the admission. If you got a confirmation of admission, then you should prepare this list of documents. Okay, you should first of all you should download the CSE form that you have applied for on the portal. You can take a printout. Also, you can take a printout of the university application form. After that, you can go for the MS degree, your BBA degree, your bachelor's degree, your intermediate degrees attestation process. I have mentioned the names and the institutions that work for attestation of these documents. Also, you have to recommendation letter, a physical health form is required, passport front copy, research proposal, English proficiency certificate. Some universities require application fees receipt. It means that there are some universities that take the application processing fees, and there are also some universities that do not require some of the application processing fees. But the important thing is that there are a lot of chances for those universities that require the processing fees. There are a lot of chances that you can get the admission. So you can share this list of you have a police character certificate and all other trainings, work experience you can mention for that purpose. Now I can discuss about what are the important timeline process. When can we generate for emails for the acceptance letter? So in the month of September to December, you can apply for the you can apply for request for the acceptance letter to different professors. From the month of in the month of September, you can have completed your passport and all other documents notarized, and the initial process. For from the month of December to February, you can fill in the online CSC application portal. You have to done with HCC attestation, your all documents attestation, and the medical, so that when there is admission confirmation, you have all prepared all these documents. And in the month from the month of June to July, you can receive the admission confirmation email, so that you are selected for which scholarship and different things, so that you can prepare all the documents. After that, a very, very important thing that we are going to discuss, that is how to get the acceptance letter. So for getting a good acceptance letter, first of all, you should have a professional level of CV. You can prepare an updated research proposal, and for the sake of acceptance letter, you can firstly you can search different university website, and after searching these university website, you can go to the faculty portion. From that faculty, you can specifically select the different professors that work on same dimension like you. So you can email to that professors and request for the acceptance letter. I have shared a link in the further slides, so that you can get the different formats for making an email to the professors. The good time in for applying in China is from the month of September to the month of December. Many professors can issue you the acceptance letter. So these are the three basic requirements. The research proposal requirement is mostly for the PhD students. So I have shared the link of email formats and the list of universities, list of the Chinese scholarship, and the list of other documents, list of universities that do not get some sort of application fees. Now, the important thing is attestation institutes. So for the case of Pakistan, I have designed some sort of institutions that can attest the documents. Suppose passport and all the educational documents are notarized by the notary public. You should go to kachari of every country, like courts, and you can have attested all the photocopies of the document. You can develop a CV. Initial medical is done from some of the district health headquarters, or some medical officer can make a stamp on your initial medical. He or she can make a initial review of your health, for your eyesight, for your basic checkup, and he can sign for that document. You can get metric and intermediate documents attested from Interboard, IBCC, bachelor, master's degrees documents. All these can be attested from the HEC portal. Later, I have shared the link of all these websites. All other educational, after the attestation of these documents from respective department, you can go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, so that you can attest all these documents from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. After that, you can make a visa appointment. You should have a police character certificate, and you can have a complete medical report from the Chinese acupuncture hospital in the Islamabad. So now I am going to share some of the formats that are very important for the initially applying for some of the universities in China. Like, you have to require a physical health examination. It is a sort of medical initially required. So this is the format, and it is a 2 pages format. I have shared a complete PDF file in the description section. The important thing is notary public stamp. So you can take a good quality of photocopy and get attested it. I have shown here attested stamp of notary public, because many students, when they are applying and they are first time going to some other country like China or any other European country, they are not aware of these things, that how can we take the stamps and all these things. So I have shared some of the formats here, so that you can have a good idea about these things. The next is, this is a format of the recommendation letter issued by NCBA, and here is the date and the name and all these things. So this is a format for the recommendation letter. After that, this is a format for the English proficiency certificate. If you have done with some sort of IELTS, TOEFLs, or other recognized professional English certificates, that's very better for you. After that, this is some discussion about the MUFA attestation, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Here is the stamp of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and here is the stamp of the HEC Higher Education Commission. So you can, before going for the HEC attestation, you should make an appointment, online appointment. Here is a portal. You can upload all your documents, take appointment, go to the HEC office. You should pay some sort of fees, some sort of deposits, and then you can get attestation of the document. So I think this video is very helpful for you for applying of some of the scholarships for China or any other country. I am very thankful for watching this video. If you have some sort of question, you can share in the dialog box below. Thank you for watching.